ambassading side by side and TNCG Black History Month for 2022 celebration. My name is Wole Akioni. I'll be your MC for the evening. So we have quite a few activities lined up for you tonight. We've got some speeches, we've got some presentations, we've got some performances. Coming from different people, from some VIPs amongst us, and some of our TNC children as well. So, it's Black History Month. I'm sure we all know what Black History Month is about, but just to really capture the essence of what it is. It's just celebrating the successes and achievements of Black people, past, present, and hopefully to celebrate what's coming for the future as well. So, without further ado, I'm going to call on our first speaker, who is Rachel Adeshi. She's going to tell us all about Black History Month and the theme for this year, reclaiming our narratives. Please give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. You all look so beautiful and handsome this evening. So the theme for Black History Month this year is reclaiming the narrative. So I was born in London and I grew up here in Basildon, and I did primary school here as well. And unfortunately, I did experience some discrimination and racism, obviously because I'm Black, and obviously growing up in Basildon in a predominantly white area was quite difficult. But it's nice to see that Basildon is becoming more diverse as the days go by. So why do I say this mini story? Because reclaiming the narrative is something that I wish somebody had told me when I was growing up in primary school. And if we look at the definition of reclaiming means to take something back. It means to restore something that was stolen. And a narrative is a way something is explained. Another word you could use is a story. And stories are really important because they kind of alter the perception that people have of us. They inform people on how to treat us. And it's a story that, if told incorrectly, actually does have detrimental impact on how we are treated in our daily lives. And so I want to encourage everyone here of diverse heritage that it doesn't matter what other people tell you, it matters what you tell you. And that's how we reclaim the narrative. In order to reclaim something, it means that something was stolen in the first place. And so it's important for us to know that, unfortunately, in this country, our history was stolen from us, our freedom was stolen from us. I'm from Nigeria originally. I don't believe I come from any slavery background or anything like that. I'm sure my parents will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think when I think about reclaiming the narrative, it actually brings me to think about Shaka Zulu, who was the king of the Zulus, the warrior of the Zulus in South Africa. And I remember watching it and just remembering how he wasn't even a slave. This was a man who had freedom, and they literally stole it from him and tried to make him into a slave. And it's important for us to know our history, and in order for us to reclaim the narrative, we need to know what the original story was to begin with. And so to all the parents here in the room, I really do encourage you to, educate your children on their history, about their lineage, and, so that when they go to school and people say things to them, they don't have to take that as truth or as gospel. When I was growing up, I remember I went to one of my parents' evenings with my mum back then, and my teacher at the time told me that I would never get into a grammar school and that I would never make it in life at all. But here I am, talking to you all this evening, and I'm doing pretty well for myself, to be honest. And if I had taken what he had said as truth and indoctrinated it and internalized it, then maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. And it's important for us as Black people, especially in this country, to have a very strong mindset and a thick skin, because you don't have to, bury yourself under the words that they have spoken over us. You're not a criminal. You're not, you know, you're not just good for selling weed or whatever it is that's going on in America. And, you know, there's so much more inside of us. And together, when we're together, we achieve so much. We are such a successful group of people. And when we apply ourselves, we literally, like, the sky is the limit. We produce so much. And there's so many examples of black people who have done amazing things throughout history. And it's okay for us to start changing our own history as well, from today, from yesterday. Even like amongst us, we have fellow heroes. Like, I'm very fortunate that my mum was able to be the first black woman to be the deputy mayor of Basildon, and sometimes it's in reach, you know, and there's so many other people who are doing great things within our community, and I just want you all to, especially the young people, I know how difficult it is in school sometimes. I just really want to encourage you, and just know that you have a big sister here who gets it. Like, I completely understand. There's nothing that they didn't say to me when I was going to school. So if there's any young people in the room and you feel like you relate to that and you need someone to talk to, like, separately, do come and find me some point this evening. But yeah, let's, you know, cheers to reclaiming the narrative and ignoring the negative lies that are always spewed. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rachel. I think she deserves more than that. Let's give her a big round of applause. So Rachel actually told us that reclaiming the narrative actually starts from going back to the origins of what really has happened, and not to listen to distorted or cancelled versions of what we hear today. So thank you very much for that opening talk about reclaiming narratives, which is our Black History Month 2024 theme. So moving on really quickly, we're going to now hear from one of the people who has made this evening possible. Comes from the organization called Basildon Side by Side, and we're also going to have somebody from the next chosen generation. Please give Professor Chukwudi Waka a round of applause. I'll be calling forward to come and talk to us about Basildon Side by Side and what they do.
The Deputy Lord Lieutenant of Essex, representing the Lord Lieutenant, the Deputy Mayor of Basildon, the Directors of Basildon Side by Side, Ambassador Pastor Yetunde and Dr. Abita. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome everyone warmly to the 2024 Black History Month, supported jointly by the Next Choosing Generation and Basildon Side by Side. We at Side by Side, we started about 4 years ago. We started as a result of Black Lives Matter. So we have 6 thematic groups: education, economic, health and well-being, cohesion, young people. We reach out to communities of Black, Asian, minority ethnic groups. All the ethnic groups in Basildon are welcome. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful audience.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. So the next person who has made this evening possible is Dr. Yetunde Adeshile. She's the founder of the Next Chosen Generation. I'm sure most of us in Basildon already know who she is anyway. She's no further introduction. Please give her a round of applause as she comes up.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, so what I always say about Black History Month is not a wake, yeah? It's a celebration. And when you are celebrating, you normally are loud, and you're normally smiling, and you're normally friendly, normally. But I can't see any of that going on yet. So please relax and enjoy yourself. You are here to celebrate Black History Month. And for me, we started the Next Chosen Generation, believe it or not, it makes it 10 years this year. So yes, you can clap. Because to be in community business for 10 years, you know that it's hard work. And the Next Chosen Generation started, like I said, 10 years ago, where I noticed some things about young people. I was just going around and I was just thinking, what are these kids doing? At that time, 10 years ago, there was really not much going on for young people in Basildon. So I'm not one to complain about something, and I'm an action taker. If I don't see something happening, I make it happen. And that's when we started the Next Chosen Generation. And when we started, it's just, I literally called a few friends and I said, have you noticed what your kids doing? And it was like, nobody had anything. One of our directors is here, Bola Olomala. She's been there from day one as well. But it was simply a case of there was nothing going on for the kids. There was no motivation, there was no inspiration, there was nothing to guide them. There was no mentoring, there was no support for young people. So we decided collectively to start the Next Chosen Generation. And the Next Chosen Generation has grown. And to be quite honest with you, we've received a lot of interest, we've received a lot of support over the years. And part of the Next Chosen Generation was when I stumbled on Black History Month. And it was kind of like, so what is Black History Month? And I became the person that was educating the Black people about Black History Month. It was like, I found out about it and I was like, this is amazing, this is phenomenal, that we have a month that we can set aside and celebrate the progress and the contribution that Black people have made to the UK. But it was a war, it was a battle, and I know it's still the same war, it's still the same battle that is still going on now. And that is why it is important for us to celebrate Black History Month year in, year out, even if for the sake of letting our children know that it is possible for them to succeed. You know, a lot of people that you see in this room today have made history in one way or the other. You might be the first person to start a community group that nobody else thought about. You might be the first person to sit and do something that nobody is aware of. And then Sidra joined us, but Sidra, through her charitable work, she became Deputy Lord Lieutenant, making history. I became first Black Deputy Mayor. We've got another Black Deputy Mayor, so we are continuing the change. She's got to find a Black person to hand on to. I can't see any in the council, but I'll leave that to your challenge. But what am I trying to say? Is reclaiming the narrative this year actually speaks the story of what we have in Basildon today. We are reclaiming the narrative. We are not the negative Black people that you see or the BAME community that you see. And we will continue to celebrate. We will continue to identify. We will continue to showcase those Black people that are making history in our community. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We're going to have our VIP speeches by our very important dignitaries here today who have come to celebrate with us. We have the Deputy Lieutenant, we've got the Deputy Mayor of Basildon, we've got people from Essex Police, we've got Basildon AIG and BSBS and Community Engagement Lead. So the very first person who would come forward will be the Deputy Lord Lieutenant of Essex. She is Sidra Naeem. As you know, she's also the very first. She's the first in Basildon as well. So give her a big round of applause.
Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me. As you all know, my name is Sidra Naeem, and I am His Majesty King Charles, Deputy Lieutenant for the County of Essex, and hence his representative. My role is to represent the King's interests and dignity of the Crown in our county. The King, as the head of the Commonwealth, shows great support of our international family. I was the first person from the Black, Asian, minority ethnic community to be appointed for this very special role, awarded due to the extensive voluntary work I do. I am privileged to be either directly involved with or get to see a very wide range of activities within the voluntary sector. Organisations such as Basildon Side by Side, for which I am a consultant for, are crucial in continuing this work. Basildon Side by Side has also gone from strength to strength in promoting Black history and culture. We should feel very privileged for leading such good initiatives and being excellent role models for the rest of the country. It is an absolute honour and privilege to be here today at this Black History Month event. Here with us are community leaders and high achievers who will share their stories with the purpose of reminding us of the history of the pioneers of the Windrush generation and giving us the confidence to achieve higher. I hope that this event will help us to reclaim our narrative and prove to be a milestone in recognising achievements whilst promoting cultural dialogue and integrating into British society. It is important to intermingle and learn about each other's faith and culture. Thank you all for participating and helping to make this another successful event. You will be hearing from me later on, and this time I will be on stage as a quiz mistress. So we will be doing a quiz on African icons, actually, who have reclaimed the narrative, which is our theme. So do not go home after dinner. Please stay here for the quiz because there will be lots and lots of prizes to go at. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy Lord Lieutenant. Our next VIP this evening is the Councillor, Deputy Mayor of Basildon in the name, person of Councillor Kingston Joseph. Please give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Thank you, Yetunde. Really appreciate the invite. It's a privilege to join you as we celebrate Black History Month, a time to reflect on the valuable contributions of the Black community, both here in Basildon and across the country. This celebration reminds us of the richness that diversity brings to our borough. The theme, Reclaiming the Narrative, is about recognizing the stories that shape our community, ensuring that every voice is heard and every contribution is acknowledged. In Basildon, we are committed to fostering a society where inclusion, equality, and respect thrive. Events like this not only honor the past, but also inspire us to build a future where every individual, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to succeed and belong. Thank you all to those who have worked so hard to bring this event together. Your efforts ensure that Basildon remains a community where diversity is celebrated and where we can move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor.
Classical dance. I also do Bollywood and Zumba. So as many of you have seen me here in previous events. And today, yes, I'm going to perform 2 Bollywood dances. So, Bollywood is something, even if someone cannot understand the language, but the mood, the vibe is something really different, which can lift the mood up anytime. So, my first performance will be a dance where a girl is thinking about her boyfriend.
Time for my second performance. Please give her a round of applause.
So this is the last dance performance of the morning and probably for the evening, because after that you all are coming to join for DJ. But this one also I'm not going to dance alone. I want all of you to join me. At least stand up, clap from your position, or come in the front. Come on, all of you, young kids, you all are ready to dance. Come. You just need to follow me. You just need to follow me. Come, join. Yes, so should we start? Can all of you join me, please?
Thank you.
Okay, so then we have Sidra Naeem, Deputy Lord Lieutenant. We've heard from her earlier on, and we're going to see her share our quiz with us. Phenomenal lady, really, and she got the position because of the work that she does in the community. She runs an organization called Women Together, and in that organization she's done so many things to help women in doing art. She does a lot of stuff with food, and she's also a teacher. So I think she does something with Essex Mind. Is it Essex Mind and Spirit? Yeah, Essex Mind and Spirit, and I think that's actually where they noticed her qualities, and she became the only woman of ethnicity in Basildon, in Essex, to hold the position of Deputy Lord Lieutenant.
It's quiz time now. It's time for quiz, and we start to win some fabulous prizes. It's going to be led by our own very own quiz mistress, our own very Deputy Lord Lieutenant of Basildon.
Okay, everybody. For this quiz, you will need your mobile phones. And I need you to go on the internet and click Kahoot It. Look for Kahoot It. It's a purple logo. Kahoot It. And then on it, this is the number you need to get to. When you get on the right site, you will need to put this game pin in, please. Once you put the game pin in your name, you need to type in your name, and it should come on the screen. Now, this quiz is all about reclaiming the narrative. It's all about icons that have reclaimed the narrative. And there will be 3 prizes for the top 3 winners. And this game, it's not just the right answer, it's the quickness, the promptness that makes the points. Promptness makes points, and points make... Can we have that louder, please? Promptness makes points, and points make prizes. Oh, there's quite a lot of people on there. This is good, isn't it? It's an individual quiz, so no shouting out answers, please. So we need to go a little bit more quieter. No shouting out answers. I will read out the questions, and on your mobile phone you will see colours. And it's the right colour that you need to click, which coincides with the right answer. Okay? The computer works out all the winners as we go along, and that way nobody can cheat, and I can't cheat either. Okay? Oh, lots of people going on there. I think this is the biggest Kahoot I've ever done. Our last Kahoot that we did for the Asian Heritage event, the couple over here, they were competing against each other, and they both won. They were both winners. So it's going to be really interesting to see who wins today. This time it's all about changing the narrative, reclaiming the narrative. It's best not to write unknown, because there's a couple of unknowns. We need to write names, please. Otherwise, if you win, we won't know which unknown has won, will we? Okay, shall we start now? Is everybody ready? Okay, here we go then. Here we go. We're starting now. The first question is double points. The Black Tudor, Jacques Francis, was so highly skilled that he was employed to help King Henry VIII, but why? Okay? To recover cannons and treasure is red, to catch fish is blue, to teach the king how to dive is yellow. To coach his Olympic swimming team is green. Which one is it? Oh, 18 got it right. Shall we see who the top winners are? The answer was to recover cannons and treasure. Okay? T, you are winning. Whoever T is. I don't know what that is, under 3 or below 3? You're second, Nathan, you're third. Tommy, why you're fourth, and Khadija. Well done, Khadija. But at any stage, the scoreboard can change. Let's go to the next question. Number 2. Queen Elizabeth I was investor in a venture set by Sea Captain John Hawkins. What was the shape of the slave trade plan? Was it red, the triangle slave trade? Blue, the rectangle slave trade? Yellow, the pentagon slave plan? Or green, the square slave plan? Which shape was it? The quicker you answer, the more chance you've got of getting on that scoreboard. The triangle slave trade. That's the answer. Let's see who's winning. Oh, T, put your hand up, T. Oh, well done, T. You're still at the top. Khadija, you've moved up right to number 2. Where's Khadija? I can't see her. Tommy, why you're third? Mayor. Is that right, Mayor? Where are you? Where's the mayor gone? Okay. You are. Okay, let's carry on. Despite being born on a slave ship in 1729, Ignatius Sancho was the first black Briton to do what? Red, become a councillor, blue, vote in an election, yellow, be a member of parliament, or green, become a mayor. Which one was it? Just have a guess if you don't know. Okay, the answer is vote in an election. He was the first black person to vote. Oh, Tommy Bob, where's Tommy Bob? Put your hand up. You are at the top now. 8, Michelle T. And Khadija, you're still in the top 5. Well done. Ready? True or false? Double points. In 1796, a vote was held in Parliament on ending the slave trade. Some MPs were unable to vote because they were at the opera. Is that true or false? This one's double points. It's true. Can you believe that it's true? Tommy Boy, you are still at the top. I hope you are not Googling the answers. Okay, I can't believe that. That's brilliant. DJ, you're number 4, that's excellent. Well done. In 1948, the British government invited black people to come and work in the UK. What was the name of the ship they travelled on? Was it red QE2, blue Empire Windrush, yellow Mayflower, green Empire Strongest? Which one was it? This is quite an easy one actually. That's just a little boy. Age, you're 2 or 3. Khadija, you're 4, K, you're 5. Forces was Lillian Bader, serving alongside many others in World War II. Is that true or false? True or false? It's true. Tell me why you're still at the top. What is the name of Michael Jackson's debut solo album? Is it Red Thriller, Blue Band, Yellow Off the Wall, or Green Dangerous? What was his debut solo album? Was Off the Wall.
So we know you that Michael Jackson.
8, you're at the top. Debbie, where's Debbie? I can't see Debbie. Debbie, well done. Khadija, you're number 4, and tell me why you've gone down to 2. A lot of competition going on here, isn't there? Who was voted BBC Sports Personality of the Year in 1984? Was it Lewis Hamilton, Nicola Adams, David Thompson, or Denise Lewis? It was David Thompson. Tommy, why you're up at the top again? The Assignment to Racial Hatred Act was introduced in what year? Was it 1991, 1982, 1994, or 1986? Which one was it? Can you believe it was as late as 1986? Tommy, why you're still at the top? We are more than halfway through now. Naomi Campbell made history in 1986 by doing what? Walking for Chanel, falling on the catwalk, being the face of the Bob Milk campaign, or appearing on the cover of American Vogue. What was it she did in 1986? Appearing on the cover of American Vogue is the right answer. Tommy, why you're still there? Khadija, you're back in there now. Nathan, you are number 2. Where is Nathan? All young children, can you believe what's the adults on the phone, isn't it? Double points. What was the total black population of the country in the 1991 UK census? Was it 1.6%, 2.3%, 4.1%, or 6.9%? This is a double pointer.
Oh, double pointer.
Answer is 1.6. 8, you are at the top. Where is 8? Where is 8? I don't know where 8 is. Okay. What was Whitney Houston's greatest selling hit? Was it I Want to Dance with Somebody? I Will Always Love You? Saving All My Love for You? Or Greatest Love of All? What was her greatest selling hit of all time? This is an easy one.
Yeah!
Dr. Pucker was in the top 5 in the Asian quiz. Right, I don't think there's many left now. Very few. So we need to stay alert. Who was the first black captain of the England football team? Was it Stan Collymore, Lesford, Ian Wright, or Ince? Who is it? First black captain. Ince is the answer. Unchanged scoreboard. That's interesting, isn't it?
I'm going to be on top. If it's double, then I'm going to be on top.
Double points. How many gold medals were won in the 2012 Olympic Games by black athletes? Is it 7, 10, 5, or 3? It was 5. It was 5. Tippy! Tippy's in the top 5. Again, I think that deserves a special mention because she's not black. So to get in the top 5, that's really right, we're coming up to the last question. This is reminding me of the Eurovision Song Contest. Let's see who gets to the top 3. What state was Barack Obama senator of before his presidency? Was it New York, Hawaii, Illinois, or Michigan? Which state was he the senator of? It was actually Illinois. Okay. The next screen will reveal the top 3 winners.
Woo! Drum roll! And the winner is?
Number 3 is Tippy! 2 is 8, and 1 is Tommy. Wow! Well done. That is amazing. I was not expecting Tippy to win at all. What prize is that? Okay, let's start off with Tommy. If you can come to the front, please, and I will give you your prize. Just mind the camera, please. Are you Tommy? Who's Tommy? The leg together. Right, turn around. Now, can you believe these 2 are just children and they won the quiz? That is absolutely amazing. Please, let's give them a clap. You have got a diversity game which you can both play together. Okay, who is 8? Can you play? It's a man. Okay, let's give her a clap, another young one. Well done. And 3 is Tippy. Tippy, come to the front.
It's me. Tippy? Tippy?
Tippy's coming. Well done, Tippy. She deserves an extra round of applause because she's not back.
I thought I'll bring it out. But yeah, well done to our winners. And so, next on to the next item will be, it's time to win some more prizes. It's time for the raffle draw. So I'm going to call the raffle team to come forward. We've got some lovely goodie bags. So
we're going to have our raffle draw. And a few guests will be invited to come up and have a go at picking out one of the tickets. And so the first person I'm going to call up is Sidra Naeem, the Deputy Lieutenant of Essex. Come up. Yes.
Thank you for the privilege. Just hope I don't win them. Okay, the numbers are 361, 362, 363, 364, and 365. Congratulations, well done. Here's your present. The next one is a pink one. Listen out for your numbers, everyone. 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55.
Well done. Thank you.
And the next up is Dr. Mandel.
Sorry.
156, 157, 158, 160.
Yes.
You get it. There's the other ones.
And
Thank you. Can we give a round of applause to Odile and Sebastian? Lockdown. I said the only way you're going to leave early is without your arm that I'm holding on to. She decided to save her arm, and she's going to give us the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here for Black History Month. I'm one of the director of Basildon Side by Side, and I pass my huge big thanks to Next Chosen Generation for collaborating this event with Basildon Side by Side. And I also thank Basildon Council, Essex Community Foundation, Essex County Council, Essex Police, and Basildon AIG, and all the sponsors, raffle prize donors, and also everyone who took part in this event and conducted the event, the performers, and everyone. Together we made this Basildon an amazing place to live. And with that, the floor is all yours, and dance till you drop. Thank you.
The floor is open. Kakaki is going to entertain us. Feel free to come forward and enjoy yourself. We've got lots of more time to marry. And happy Black History Month, everyone.